Controller? Controller, please. There we go. That's a wonderful start. Hey guys, Silverturn here. Welcome back to Let's Play Hollow Knight. So, I realized all of my adventures over here in the Queen's Garden opened an area, and I'm pretty sure that's where I got a key when I was doing my first playthrough. I think. I didn't have to scour the Queen's Garden as much as I did the first playthrough because I knew exactly where to go for the flower. So I'm going to have to head back there and do a little exploring there, which is useful because then I'll be able to make a trip on the return to the Fungal Wastes, because I know somewhere in the Fungal Wastes is the last darn charm I am missing. It is the last charm I'm missing, right? No, I have 2 charms left, one of which is from Grubs, though. So we're going to head over to the Queen's Garden and see if we can't take care of that. Ugh. Yeah, because I must have spent at least an hour scouring the Queen's Garden on my first playthrough. And because I didn't need to scour it, this little thing, which I just found in the process of searching for a more immediate goal, kind of just slipped into the back of my memory. Completely forgot about it. Let's see, if I recall correctly then... not here. We need to want to go up to the other side. It's kind of funny like that. You find stuff when you aren't looking for it, but at the same time, if you aren't looking for it particularly, and it's like, because that wasn't what I spent an hour searching for. I just found it along the way, and because I didn't spend so long looking for it in particular, it didn't stick in my memory. But alas, we should be going in the right direction now. Map. I'm going to keep checking my map because I'm going to forget where I'm going. We have so much geo that we don't need. So much geo that we don't need. Alright, so let's see. Memory serves, it will be to our right, and I think it's off this room here. It'll be off to the right, though, so I'm basically going to hug the right as much as I can. Not here. I don't think it's off here. Maybe it is off this next room. If so, how did I not get it? Because that would imply then that it's in this little thing in here. How would I have not gotten it then? Maybe I died? No, because I would have come back to get my body. Kill you. How did I not get this? How? I have this on map. How did I... Because I know for a fact I could go through that when I first... How did I not get that? How? And moment of silence over. How did I not get that? It must have filled in on map, and when I was looking over the map, I must have figured, oh, I've been in there before. I don't need to go back in there. Well, shows what I know. Oh, don't tell me. Don't tell me what I'm after is right down here. It's right down here. Yeah. That was basically the last darn charm we were missing, too. Well, we still have this one over here to get, and that's on my to-get list. Oh, wow. So I found both the things I needed in a fraction of the time. Alright, we're going back to the King Station because there is... We're going to be doing the final boss probably next time. Crap, we might actually be able to do it this time even. Would I be against that? I'll have to see where time goes, because it's going to depend on how many grubs I've missed. I think that's what it's going to depend on. That said, we already know for a fact I have most of them taken care of. So thankfully, that won't be the biggest issue. I need to keep going up. I'm thinking I'm only missing like 1 grub, maybe 2. At most, I'm missing 3, and I don't think I'm missing 3. I think we're pretty darn good on grubs. I think we're pretty darn good on grubs. Actual train is down to the left. I say train, it's a tram. How did I miss that key? Rest here. How did I miss the key? Ah! Regardless, it doesn't really matter at this point. All that matters is that we do have it. Going to the King Station. There is not much left to be taken care of now. Not much at all. So let's see, we just need to drop around. I suppose I could go talk to, I've already forgotten his name, the artifact guy, and give him more of what we have. At the same time, though, I think we've seen most of the messages, not all of them, but I think we've seen most of the messages, and not really the most worthwhile to do that. Keep avoiding the shriek bats. And now we get to actually progress up through here. The Tower of Love. That diagram looks awfully interesting. A locked padded door. Yes, we will use the love key. Those are some concerning sounds. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. So we now know why all the grubs were in jars. Or rather, who did it at the very least. You're not an evil one, but that doesn't mean I want to deal with you. I'm gonna keep smacking you. I think he eventually starts dropping multiple jars at once. It becomes a bigger, just generally becomes a bigger pain in the butt. I think at most he'll drop 3 at once. At this point, though, he's not the really biggest threat. I'm not overly worried about that. I say that as I'm taking hit after hit. I'm not overly worried about him, though. Oof. Okay. I'm starting to get a little worried about him now. I'm starting to get a little worried about him now. Made a fool of me. You made a fool of me. I said I wasn't that worried about it, and you made a fool of me. Crap, I saved back here. Darn it. Back to the King's Station. But yes, that was the collector. And as you can see, he likes to collect things in jars, much like all of the grubs. He's the one who took all the grubs and put them in jars. He is the one we've been saving the grubs from. I don't know why he decided to scatter the grubs to all corners of Hallownest. That part I've never figured out, but he's the one who did it to begin with, so... I stopped at that bench. I hope I stopped at that bench. I don't want to die again, but if I do die again, I hope I stopped at the bench. I mean, if I die again, there's no major penalty. Yeah, I lose 10,000 geo, but I don't need any of that geo. Oh, hey. He put your shade in a jar. I am not sure how to feel about that. I am not sure at all how to feel about that. Oh, come on, I had you and you know it. The bigger question is, what is he? He doesn't appear to be a bug. At all. Like, he seems to be some kind of strange black creature. Similar to the Void, considering what follows us around when we use our Void Dash. But nothing too bad. See if I can't keep things contained as I get ready to try and kill him. Hopefully get a charge attack off on him every time. Maybe 2 if I'm lucky. I'd love 3. I'm not going to hold my breath for 3 every time. You know what? I'm going to focus strictly on attacking you. I must have been 1 attack away. Oh, he's not dead yet. Yeah, he leaks a lot of stuff out like the void. I really don't know what he is. What does the Hunter's Journal have to say on him? I'm curious now. He should be towards the bottom. Alright then. He is the Collector. Where is the Collector? Where is the Collector? It's got to be here somewhere. There it is. Dark Tower, or dark figure locked in the Tower of Love, preserves hollow-nest creatures in glass jars with a particular attention given to grubs. I've never clearly seen it, so I have no idea what type of creature it is. We have clearly seen it, and we don't know what type of creature it is. However, as he is the one rescuing the grubs, he does have a couple... Okay, none of you are mimics. Are you a mimic? I guess I was missing 3, at least. He has several grubs with him, and beyond that, he gives you the Collector's Map. And now we can see the location of imprisoned grubs. That said, I think we have them all. I think... Oh wait, there's a grub. We don't have all of them. I count 1 grub we have not collected so far. Wow, we did actually pretty good. I knew there were grubs with the Collector. I'm surprised. Oh, there's another grub. 2 grubs. Crap, that means the waterway wasn't done yet. So we're going to probably finish off the rest of this episode collecting these grubs we have missed. We can get the one in the Royal Waterways easily enough, and then we're going to have to go off to Green Path to get the last one. I think those are the only 2. I don't see any other grubs listed on the map. So, first way to the Royal Walkway, or Waterway. Yeah, we did actually pretty good, considering we only missed 2 grubs before we got the item that shows us where they all are. Not bad at all. I was really expecting one of those grubsy had to be a mimic. I was waiting for it. I don't know if I'm happy or disappointed to be wrong, to be honest. But I am going to let him die first so I don't take 2 damage, because I will take 2 damage otherwise. So now we need to make it over to the Royal Waterways, and then back to the Green Path. That shouldn't be too bad. We only need to go over a good distance, in all honesty, though. Past him. Ah, darn it. Well, I can go over from here now. I don't know why I stopped, guys. Actually, I know why I stopped. There are enemies in here that would have stopped me otherwise. Kill all of them. I suppose I should kill a bunch of things in my way if I can do it quickly, since it will add to my words. My word of choice. My Hunter's Journal for the things I don't have there yet. Alright, so this one was down here in the waterway. It was to the left and down. Actually, I think I know the room it's in. I just barely missed it then, if I'm thinking right. That's kind of irritating, to be honest. Kind of mildly irritating, but oh well. Yeah, I can actually hear him in the room. So he should actually be... He's not... Oh yes, there he is. Destroyable wall, that's why I missed him. And there's a grub to rescue. One more remains trapped in the game. Let's go free him. For that, we need to get over to the green nest. It's gonna be fastest to go back to the King Station. I do believe, yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be fastest to go over to King Station. So we're gonna head over that way. Take the tram over to the green nest. And then we'll just walk back to Papa Grub, and we'll probably end the video off. Actually, we'll probably end the video off at the temple, because that should be the last thing we have. It's not going to be 100%, but I'll get into more of that next video. That's all I'm going to say for right now, which is to say that's all I'm going to say until the start of the next video, which is For you guys, probably going to be in about like 5 minutes, give or take. Well, assuming you're watching after I've uploaded the next video, but details. Stop here. Take you over to the green path. Come on, old stag. We got places to go, things to do. No one has rode in that second chair yet. I like the design to have him have it, but yeah. All right. I think I'm gonna go. Let's take a look at this map again. I'm gonna go up, over, and down. Or do I want to go down? I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna go down, over, and up. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Okay. I ran right into that because I'm smart. I am the smartest one here. Obviously. Cool, got them on journal. I'm gonna have to spend a lot of time off camera and just go through and kill as many things as I reasonably and unreasonably can in order to finish filling out this journal. Of course, you can't actually finish out the journal regardless until you've beaten the game at least once. And that is because, of course, the final boss is in the journal. That said, we can still do most of it. Yep, keep going over. I don't know why I keep checking the map. I know where I'm going, more or less. I lie, I kind of know where I'm going. I'm not actually sure where this grub is, to be honest. We will find out when we get there. We'll find out once we get there. Alright. Next room has it. I'm gonna have to kill all the water ones. That's gonna be irritating. Next room has him being up in the room above? Up in the room above and over. What was preventing me from getting... I remember this grub now. I remember this grub. I think I just never came back to get him. I think that's the only thing. I think I just never came back to get him after I got the Mantis Claw. Because he's right up there. And that's where Conifer was. And that should be every single grub. Every single grub. Now we just got to get back up to the infected crossroads, which is going to be a matter of going up and to the right. Nice and easy. And I'm down too low. Now I'm not down too low. I so like the super dash ability. And it's very useful for killing those birds, because those birds are a pain in the butt, and you need to kill a good number of them to get them on journal. Alright. That could have actually gone badly for me. I'm glad it did not. Alright. And we are basically back. You are a pain in the butt. Thankfully, you aren't that hard to kill. But you are a pain in the butt. And back to the infected crossroads, where the infection is everywhere, and I have not killed nearly enough of these gross infection-spewing jerks yet. And I just get hit twice because I'm good at this game. Okay, good. I have enough of them now. I don't have to worry about this anymore. Perfect! Now then, we should have 5 more grubs to get rewarded for. Alright. And all of this. And all of it. And the Glubberfly's Elegy, our last charm, contains the gratitude of the grubs who will move on to the next stage of their lives and use weapons with a holy strength. Basically, it gives you sword beams. Yeah, nice thing there. Alright then, now, actually, I'm not gonna... Crap, that is a little bit of ways away. But I'm gonna go for it anyway. This might be a little bit of a longer episode, not too terribly long though, thankfully, but I am going to get the final reward for collecting all of the charms. And to do that, I need to get all the way back over to Charm Lady. I am too far up. Okay. I only lost my bearings a little bit, guys. Just a little bit. I think I can be forgiven. This is a very big game. This is a massive game. Come on. Kill you. Alright, guys. Ah, we were almost at like the perfect level for that. Almost. But we weren't. Alright. I think we've killed enough of you. If we haven't, we're definitely a lot closer now. Too high. We can move through this area so much quicker now with all the power-ups we've collected. It's kind of a nice little thing going back here through the early area and just, even though it is much more dangerous now, being able to traverse it so easily. Even though I'm taking hits off of like everything. Oh good, we have that thing on Journal. That's perfect. That one's actually a pain to get because of how it likes to kill itself. But, for now, we shall buy your blessing. The last thing we need Geo for in this entire run. My dear, a blessing for you. With your excessive patronage and those startling good looks, you've more than earned it. Received Celebra's blessing, a boon bestowed by charm lover Sebla. I do not know how to pronounce her name. I am sorry, but not sorry. Those blessed are followed by beauty and love. So you might be wondering, one second. Yes, I hope my blessing brings you everything you desire. Don't be a stranger, sweetums. Now then, you might be wondering, well, what does this blessing do? Doop, doop. Let's use all of my soul up real quick. That's what the blessing does. Now when we rest at benches, our soul will fill up to maximum. And her spirit kind of just floats above us. Because reasons. And now we have her laugh in stereo. I'm gonna end off there, guys. Next time we're gonna beat the final boss. Yep. Later.